What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Snake Eyes and Swamp, man. Go at it on Spaces, man. Apparently, this is going to be a battle that's going down, man. Can't wait to see it. It should be a good one since Swamp can't take nothing away from Swamp, man. Swamp one of them dudes. He one of them. He one of the most solid dudes in battle rap I actually like, for the most part. For the most part, you get what I'm saying? I rock with Swamp, man. For the most part, he really laid back. He don't really be in a lot of effery. He handle his business for the most part. He talk that talk, you know what I'm saying? And regardless to his manager being the boss, it don't take away from everything that he already established himself before he can bring her on board, man. So even though we know that's whatever it is, for the most part, though, he is who he is, man. Same thing when it comes to Snake Eyes, man. I think he's very underappreciated. Snake Eyes is one of those dudes. I'm just gonna keep it real. He one of the best battle rappers I like to see. I'm just gonna keep it 100. You get everything with him if he can get through his rounds. If he can get through his rounds, he one of those dudes. For the most part, if he got a 3 rounds, he gonna give you 2 solid rounds. And at that time, he'll give you 3. But he known to slip up every now and then. But for the most part, he's solid all the way around. He got stage presence, aggression, aura, bars. Snake be talking that talk. A lot of people be hating on him. You know, like I roast them every now and then, crack jokes and do what I do. But I can't take away from how fire dude is. He called himself box office. He box office. He one of the ones that know how battle rap's supposed to go. He gonna sell the fight. He gonna hype it up. He gonna make it entertaining. And for the most part, he's going to show up. He's going to show up. I can't take that away from him. I would click on a Snake Eye battle. Like for instance, just the other day when he was battling the Riggs dude. Y'all know I really don't watch the battles that's not main events and things like that. But I said I'm gonna start doing this though. I'm gonna start doing this, helping a lot of the young brothers out and things like that, and giving them, more publicity. But I'm gonna tell you, I saw his name pop up. And I ain't even know them two had battled. As soon as I saw it, I wanted to watch it. And when I watched it, I wasn't disappointed. He was wigging. Snake Eyes be getting down, man. I like watching that dude when it comes to battle rap. He know how to rap. He talk that talk. And for the most part, he deliver. He is one of those dudes. I'm keeping it real. Ain't too many people I'm quick to click the button on to watch. And even though Snake Eyes ain't where he should be, but to me, I put him over a lot of top tiers that I would watch him over them. A lot of them. I would watch him over a lot of those top tiers, even though he's not even a top tier. So I like Snake. Snake be coming with it. So apparently, him and Swamp is going down in March, I believe. They kept saying March. And it should be a good one. However, on the Spaces, it went from talking about the battle to actually getting personal, to the point now they want to box on the Shotgun Suge card. Shotgun Suge came in like, look, is y'all serious? Y'all for real? Y'all really want to box? Because I could hook it up if y'all want me to hook it up. Snake Eyes, like, I ain't playing. I don't know. I had mixed feelings with Snake. Snake, you was saying a few things, man, and I just want to say them to you, brother, because it sounds like you about to crash out, and you're going to end up putting yourself in a terrible position. Let me just give you some game, little bro. You said something to the nature like, apparently you must have been online waving a flag and a gun or something, because they brought that up a couple times. And then you mentioned something about it. Then you said something to the nature of, I'm not fighting no more. I'm not fighting no more. Like, from here on out, if you're not fighting, you shooting. So you may be under the impression, because you say that, a person will be more cautious when approaching you. Because now you're on your bill collector. You're known for having a burner on you. But let me just say this to you. We live in terrible time right now where there's a lot of fools, a lot of ignorant people who don't care about none of that stuff, who would try you just because you said that. Not even caring about their life, not even caring about their freedom, but just because you said it and they don't believe they think, and you got to literally show them, they'll try you. And you want to be careful of what you throw out there. I'm just keeping it real, little bro. You want to be careful of what you throw out there because you reap what you sow. And in the same measure you give it out, same measure it'll be delivered unto you. So you should be wise and careful of the things you say and the things you state. Now, I would say this. So Swamp was talking about how you be getting beat up and things like that. And that's another thing. Guys be under the impression because somebody else did it. Like you said you said it to him. Guys under the impression because somebody else may have did it, they could do it too. And that don't be the case. Even though at times people say that a lot. You know, like, oh man, you let such and such whoop you. Oh, you got beat up by such and such. Like you could either beat such and such or you can beat him. When it's not the case for neither parties that you mentioned and speaking about. You just use that to your advantage to make it appear like you might could beat either one. So guys do that a lot. And when you have shortcomings like that, where you got jumped on and then you got beat up by the bad news guy, and some say the Green Ranger. Now people take it upon themselves sometimes to feel like they can do it too. And I'm hearing you saying out of your mouth, you're not fighting no more. Just be careful with that, little bro. Be careful with that. Because the power of life and death is on the tongue of every man. So just be careful of what you say and what you put out there. You know, and for the most part, be careful when you're entertaining fools. If it's gonna put you in that position like that where you can actually end up losing your life or going to prison. So be careful of what you choose to entertain. Understand that you're a battle rapper and this your profession. And for the most part, it's cool to pick and choose. It's cool to do that. Especially when you know when you picking and choosing into your best interest. But I definitely want to see them both. I would want to see the boxing match and the battle. So I hope both of them get lined up. I hope they line up the boxing match and I hope they line up the rap battles because I want to see them both. And I really want to see which one I want to see the most. The boxing, always the boxing. Because you said bad news only beat you because you was intoxicated, even though you didn't want a rematch. Then the Green Ranger footage never got released. So we don't know what happened there. So we would want to see you sober-minded, especially since you said you've been training and that Stumbles didn't show up last time because he knew what was up. So maybe your training won't be in vain because now you got Swamp to substitute it. And yeah, go on in there, get your money, get money both ways. I want to see it. All y'all brothers be talking about what y'all gonna do and wolf it and selling all these wolf tickets and doing that. Listen, line it up. Know your worth. Hopefully should pay you comfortably like you deserve to get paid, whatever you think that is. Line it up. Let people see. Even though you see, ain't nothing wrong with losing a fight as long as you fight. Ain't nothing wrong with losing a fight as long as you fight. It's how you fight. You can lose a fight, but at least you was man enough to fight. And we would rather that in this day and era when you're seeing so many people don't know how to fight and they always pulling out a gun. So ain't nothing to hang your head low over if you got beat up in a fight, as long as you stood there and fought, especially when you're a man. Nothing wrong with that. It's a part of life to some degree. So nah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. It ain't like the easy situation where he just refused not to fight, as far as the witness said. The witness said he just sat there and let that man punch him till he didn't want to punch him no more. That's what the witness said. Like he popped off on him and he just kept on hitting him. Said after Papoose, while Papoose was hitting him, and then he stopped. He looked him up. He looked at him and said, "You done, bro?" And Papoose said Papoose kicked him in the ass and spit on him and said, "Yeah, I'm done." Crazy, bro. Hey, but again, I respect the man. That's one thing I respect about Papoose. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I ain't really know much about him till this situation happened. But this situation told me a lot about him. When he found out the easy situation thing, and then how he handled it, he didn't get nobody else involved when he could have. He didn't put a bag on his head when he could have. He didn't get no guns involved when he could have. He went where that man was at, which was dangerous, but he didn't care, because even though we know easy soft, but what if it wasn't true? What if he was really one of them dudes? What if he really had a strong entourage behind him that's really, really about that? That would have been dangerous on Papoose end. But he didn't care. He went down there. He fought that man one-on-one, face-to-face. And when he got him on the ground, he didn't stomp him out. Like usually that's what happens when you're on the ground. It's really over for you. He didn't stomp him out at all. He just left him there and was like, "It is what it is." Then he left. He let you even chill with her. He didn't even snatch up and be like, "Come on, let's get up out of here." He like, "You can stay with the nigga." He pop pop. He gave you the bop bop baloo bop 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 bam bop. He gave you that. He gave you the Lil Richard Rockin' Robin. And then he just left it at that. He left it at that. I respected him on that. I respect any man that's willing to do that. So a Swamp and Snake Eyes to settle their differences in the ring like that, I'm all for it. I want to see it. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see the battle neither. It should be a good one. It should be a good one. And I'm telling you, if I'm picking the winner in that battle, no disrespect to Swamp, but I just think Snake Eyes is a better writer. I just think Snake Eyes is a better writer. But don't get me wrong, Swamp be having them young ill rounders sometimes. Remember when young ill would hit you with a crazy round to the point where like nothing else even mattered anymore because that round was just so deadly? Like when he did that second round against him and Rex, that was crazy. And when he did that second round with him and Calico, Swamp, that was crazy. So he be having those rounds like that it just, can shut down the game. But however, I would want to see that battle, man. But Snake Eyes, one of them dudes, man. I like Snake Eyes. I watch Snake Eyes. Keeping it real, I watch him quick. So with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's the question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. It is what it is.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin'